Alright. Hello, everybody. It is me, Musa. I am here with Like a Dragon, and we are, I think, considering doing some sub-stories for Akame for a little bit. Last we left off, we were told explicitly that we needed to get gold rank, which I was a little baffled by, because I figured that would be entirely optional. So I think for now, we're probably going to be doing requests. Well, actually, I think for right now, we're probably going to just go to the castle and then beat the snot out of some people to get ourselves up to gold rank. And that way we can, I suppose, from there we can probably, yeah, I'm bugging out a little bit because there's too much CPU usage in this area. But I think from there we'll probably pick up like some story content, and then we'll know what to do next time. We also have a bunch of requests to do for Akame, but we don't really need to do that right now because I kind of blasted through all the stuff on the street, so we're already at level 10. It's a dude, a security guard. President. Excuse me, you there. Yeah? You seem to have quite the fine physique. Are you a fighter in the Coliseum? I am. Excellent, just as I thought. I run a company that crafts tools for self-defense. Oh, the weapon guy. And I've been looking for a fighter like you to test our new product. What kind of product is this? That's a stun baton. It's a beautiful baton infused with a shocking electric current. Just imagine the kind of publicity we'd get if it proved effective in the Coliseum. So how about it? Care to take it for a twirl? That sounds like it could be useful. Sure, I'll give it a try. That's what I like to hear. Now let's talk details. No matter how good our product is, no one will remember its name unless they see it wielded by an experienced fighter. So first, I need you to win all of the matches a bronze rank fighter can participate in. After that, I'll sponsor a match in which I'd like you to use our new product. Your reward for helping me will be the prize money for that fight. And that's about it. Really looking forward to working with you. Oh god, I got signed into an oral contract. Oh no. Yeah, I'm pretty late today just because I slept later than I thought I would. It's I really need to like build some sleeping discipline and just get to bed on time regularly, I think is what I need to do. Because I keep doing that thing where like I lie down in bed and then my brain gets caught up thinking about something, and then I'm like, I like need to get it out, and so I like open up my laptop and like type something out, and then by the time I'm done it's like 2, and I still need to brush my teeth, and it's pretty awful. Okay, we need to do all of the bronze stuff, so guess we'll play as Kiryu. I don't know why you wouldn't play as Kiryu. I guess today's mainly gonna be me just talking. Wow, we have to fight Hammerhead again? Okay. That grab's instant. Not bad. At least I've got the timing on getting back up pretty down. Hang on. Get a heat move in. Oh, that's just like a normal wall slam. Alright. I remember there being a cage match in one of the Yakuza games where you would... There was like a cage match where you could... There was a special heat move where you could literally grab the dude by the back of the head and rub his face on the fencing, which looked fucking nasty. That's an A. Made the mistake of getting hit. Oh, the tournament's just one fight? Okay. Oh, it's how long it takes for you to get them. Okay. They did say win all the bronze tournaments that you can. Zhong Wei, alright. Fiery martial artist. Okay, he's quick. I wish there's like you could combo into a grab like a fighting game. That's usually one way you can guarantee that it hits. Wow, I was way off on that timing, but whatever. The game's generous. I like how in Yakuza mode you can just kind of take hits and smack them. I'm not sure how to do more damage. Like I could probably get more A or S ranks if I just did a little more damage. It's kind of hard when they have 2 health bars. Interesting. Interesting, okay. How the hell do you get... Oh my god, you get on multiple teams. It's like a gacha game. We can slap our man in there. Probably put him up in the front, maybe. Maybe that would work. Mr. Try and Hit Me and Master Try and Hit Me. Gotcha. There's Hell Rumble and there's Hell Team Rumble. How does this work? We do have a lot of money. Maybe we can... Hang on. See if we can level up a little bit. Feels like I'm playing a whole ass different video game. Stream heat mode... Smoky heat gauge. Boost attack, sure. Oh, there's another fucking boost attack thing. Okay, that's why. I was like, we already maxed out our attack, but no, it keeps going. Let's see what we've got on the Yakuza side of things. Temporary attack boost with heat action. Boost heat gauge when you're drunk. I want this one, but I feel like if I do this, I'm gonna accidentally trigger it all the fucking... Whatever, let's just do it. Do this one too while we're at it. There we go, that should help me hit a little harder. I need to like figure out what the deal with I need to figure out what the deal with Asian mode is supposed to be. Chef Sugimoto. Man, I just want to hit the guy. guy's outfit is ridiculous. Just sit there and take and then smack the guy. It works. That was an S rank, okay. You just gotta hit a little harder. That's what it takes. That's bronze. Let's do bronze again. This is a rumble, so I assume that means we're fighting multiple people. Oh yeah. Wow, these guys are not very strong. There we go. 30 seconds. Just casually cleaning up the dredges. Power Rumble. Is there a difference between the Rumble and the Power Rumble? I heard this game kind of stalls a bit in the middle, and I think I'm feeling it. Okay, these guys cannot be grabbed with the wire. Oh, you stay on your feet after I combo you. That's a mistake on your part. Was that an accident? What the fuck was that? Hang on. Hang on, there's a... I guess we won't get to see it today. I wanted to see if maybe I could pull off that that new heat move we got, where like you do a charged hit and then follow it up with a heat action. A little slow that time, but it's because we were dealing with a bunch of large men. Alright, Speed Rumble. I guess Power Rumble meant it was a bunch of bigger dudes, and Speed Rumble's gonna be a bunch of faster dudes. Oh, this is gonna be annoying if that's the case. Nope, you are dead. I think I just narrowly got an A rather than an S, which is unfortunate. Oh, never mind. Well, those taken care of. We can't do that one. Do we have to fight Mr. Try and Hit Me? Hang on. Where is he? Where did that man say he was gonna be? Mr. Try and Hit Me is such a dickish name to have. I can't use my phone. I can't check my messages. The hell's the deal? Maybe he's in the Fighters Lounge? I'm not sure. Why can't I use my phone? That's a little silly. What's swear I got the message. How are you guys doing?
Nani?
Give a fighter gift. Oh my god, that's funny. You did a pretty good job. Here's a pack of cigarettes? I don't know. Oh my god. Ugh.
Oi.
Hey, you alright there? He reeks of booze. Probably a drunk. Wait a moment. I'll bring you some water. Aw, that's nice of him. Ooh, I'm feeling heaps better now. Thanks for helping me out. I owe you one. Is there something I can do to pay you back?
Yeah.
I didn't do much. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No, I can't just let it slide. I've been drinking like this a lot these days, but it's been a while since anyone showed me some kindness. I want to return the favor somehow. Oh, I know. How about you let me train your allies? Would I trust a man that wears a military camo jacket over a dress shirt and a tie? And a fedora? I'm not sure. Or a trilby or whatever that is. Train my allies. Yeah, well, it's like dimpled, so I guess it wouldn't be either of those things. I have no idea what hat that is. Yeah, I'm fairly well known as a martial arts teacher on these streets, actually. They call me the Demon Instructor. I train a number of the fighters making waves in the Coliseum right now.
Cool.
Huh. Never would have guessed. Well, I don't have any students right now. I've been refusing requests for a while. Why's that? I was getting too many requests and got tired as part of it. I'll burn out. And then my wife dying had a big impact too. Ooh. Turned to booze to help drown my sorrows. Next thing I knew, I'd become a drunk old geezer. Pathetic, really.
Yeah.
Must have been a big shock, your wife's death. I can get why you'd want to escape reality. Thanks. But I can't just keep running away. Slowly, surely, I want to get things back to normal. Get back to being that first-class teacher worthy of being called the Demon Instructor. Huh. Then I guess I'll give you a hand at getting back into form. Oh? You're gonna let me train your allies? Yeah. I feel like I can trust you. You've got the credentials, so let's work together. Heh, thanks. I only accept requests from clients I've taken a liking to, you know. But for you, I'll give it my all. My normal rates are pretty high, but I'll give you a discount. It'll still be a bit pricey, but I promise the results will be worth it. I'm always around here, so if you have any teammates you want to train, just say the word. I've got several different courses depending on the student and your budget. Feel free to pick whichever you like. Got it. Looking forward to it, Demon Instructor. Same here. The people you meet. Well, that was random. Dude, that's an intense icon right there. Look at that. My muscle stocks are rising. Team Rumble, so it's a bar with a fire show out, or special event matches. Still can't check my phone, so I can't check that message that Mr. Try and Hit Me sent me, where he told me where he was going to be, despite the fact, and I guess I can't access my smartphone while I'm at the castle, even though I received that message while I was at the castle, which is a little silly. You only get access to the pool if you're over gold ring. That's kind of funny. He said he was going to be in the lobby, didn't he? Guess he's a liar. Fuck it, I'll look it up. Mr. Try and Hit Me. Not Yakuza Kiwami, there we go. Like a Dragon Gaiden. Bronze is in the gambling hall, okay. Where the fuck is the gambling hall? It's... Wait, there's multiple places where you can gamble, though. Never really understood the appeal of gambling. Well, that's incorrect. I play gacha games. I never really understood the appeal of gambling for money. It just seemed, I don't know, wasteful. The anniversary of my husband's death will be upon us soon. With time, the wounds of my heart have begun to heal, but by that same token, memories have begun to fade. There's a lot of widows and widowers on this place. It would be ever so precious if I could see you wearing his favorite outfit. You're of a similar height and build as he was, after all. I see. So dressing up as your late husband would help jog your memories. What did he like to wear? It would have to be formal attire with a single rose and leather shoes. My husband was quite fond of that ensemble. Formal attire, a single rose, and leather shoes. Got it. You fell in love with a classy man. Oh, you're making me blush. Now if you would. Akame just picks up whatever fucking request she gets, huh? Let's take care of this real quick. Can I afford it, actually? Hang on. Formal attire. Rugged suit, 3-piece. I guess a 3-piece? Yeah, 3-piece. Leather shoes. You have to wear sunglasses. You have to wear sunglasses. That's kind of funny. Finish. Alright, is this what she wanted? No. Formal attire is something else. It's in capital letters, and I don't have access to it. Formal, capital F, capital A, formal attire. Okay. Keep an eye out for that at some point, I guess. Short sleeve, long sleeve, sport coat, 3-piece, t-shirt, agent suit, rugged suit. Yeah. Yeah. I simply don't have access to it yet. Alright, I can't do that one. I do like Kiryu's outfit, but I really wish the tie was a different color. I wish the tie was like I wish it was literally just any other color besides like a pale purple or whatever that is, because I don't like that it kind of partially blends, it kind of like molds with the t-shirt. I wish it like contrasted both the t-shirt and the suit jacket. So it was like if it was red or something. Like red or like blue or like a good pattern or something like that. Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you to model for me? The original person called out sick. Oh, it's not anything suspicious, so don't worry. The focus is the fashion, so you'll remain completely anonymous. That's still a pretty sudden request. Please, I'm begging you. You'd make a perfect model, even better than a professional. Think of it as helping a citizen in need. A citizen in need, huh? Well, what exactly are you asking me to do? Just come here wearing a straw hat, t-shirt, and straw sandals, and I'll snap your photo really quick. I know this is sudden, but I'm really counting on you. Not too thrilled about this modeling thing, but this person really seems like they're in a bind. If I can get the clothes together, I might as well wear them. Who the hell's gonna be wearing that at this time of year? And that damn model I had booked flaked out on me. Shit, what am I supposed to do? Straw hat, t-shirt, and sandals. Some tourist. I do have a suit. It's like, it's not the right suit, though, for a request I had earlier. Oh, no, you're talking about me, like my model. Yes, I have a suit on. I put this together for this game, specifically. Is this Mr. Nope. Japanese fluent tourist. I came to Japan on a trip from overseas, but screwed up and didn't get kabuki tickets in advance. I checked the next available showing, but I'll need to fly home by then. Isn't there any other way to get a taste of kabuki? If I could even just see a kabuki actor once, that would be enough. Wanting to meet a kabuki actor is a tall order, but what if I just wear the makeup myself? Everyone wants me to dress up. Alright, that's... There's a gambling hall and there's a casino. I guess the difference is whether it's like a... Like whether they offer Western or Eastern games is whether it's a gambling hall or a casino. Hello. Platinum rank. Where's Mr. Try and Hit Me? I don't see this man. Oh, is it this guy? There he is. So you came! At the very least, you're not a coward. I'll give you that. Let's have a match to see if you can land a strike within the time limit. I'll be waiting at the Coliseum special event match. Let's see if he can dodge drones. Yet to meet a man that can. Alright, I've got a respectable amount of heat. Alright, how good is Mr. Try and hit me? I'm gonna test him with a running kick, and then we'll see if he can dodge that one. And if he can, then we'll have to get clever. Punch him once within the time limit, if you can. Only Joryu can participate. Time to get Gladiator. Alright, Mr. Try and hit me. Let's see what's up. I remember having something like this in one of the Yakuza games, and I literally instantly smacked him. Okay, yeah, he's pretty good. Hang on. Can I swap to... No, I can't. Oh. Okay, there you go. Just had to get him in the corner and do a wide punch, I guess. Alright, well, that's taken care of. So that's all the bronze ranks. Are we able to do the silver ranks now? We still can't do it. Interact with the president, got it. Simply not schmovy enough, you're correct. That's all the bronze ranks done. Maybe we can... Can I get sponsored now? I've won all of the bronze rank matches. Ah, just as I knew you would. Seems I made a wise choice in trusting you with our product's future. Now, on to the sponsored match. I want to see you render your opponent speechless with this baton. God, I'm about to kill a man. Dude, electricity is dangerous. I'm about to fry somebody. A friend of mine nearly fucking died unscrewing a light bulb because he didn't, like, insulate it, so... Well, I'd recommend being careful if you're dealing with electric stuff. It's a Kazuma Kiryu-esque band. Again. Oh, that's pretty good. How's the heat action for this one look? Ooh, that's not good. That's a pretty good baton. Once you get them on the floor, they're just screwed. I S-ranked him, boys. That's a good sponsorship. Does the president have anything else to say? You did a great job. Here's our next product, a gun. There's been a ton of people asking about our baton, and it's all because of the skillful way you showed off its capabilities. Thank you. And that's it. All right, I got paid. Alright, we're making a lot of money, so we can buy skills at a harrowing rate. Let's do I really like the wire, so I think we'll probably just level that up. Pull enemy con in with wire with L, and then press triangle. Doji high wire strike. What the fuck is going on here? Is he fucking letting it rip? Jesus. Release circle while holding an enemy with wire to pull them in, then press triangle. Okay. Doji wire spin. Release circle while holding an enemy with the wire to pull them in. Then press circle. I can fucking snap someone's neck off the pull. Okay. Daidoji knockdown avoidance. Oh, yeah, that's triple quick step. That's pretty useful. Alright, I guess we're doing the... I guess we're silver ranking it now. I've got 675 followers, dude, on Instagram. Who am I fighting today? I'm a little scared. That's a lot I'm looking at over there. Okay. Blocking was not the solution there. Why is he groaning like a zombie? He did not like that one. Hang on. Oh, there he goes. It is probably the gag that's making him groan like that. It's just, he also sounds like his vocal cords are fucked up. It's not just the gag. Because normally when people, like, are gagged, it's still their voice. They're like, oh, rather than, you know? Okay, so the bronze rank tournaments were literally just like cage matches. These are actual like tournaments. I still don't think this is how Cosmo fights. He isn't even doing the stance. Oh my god, I can't use an item. Okay, I can't take another combo. He's like doing chip damage to me. It's really bad. Yeah, there we go. Oof. Okay. That's hard. Yeah, let's heal. I probably should have healed before that last fight. The bleed is bad. The fact that he brought a sword and a gun and I brought no weapons is pretty rough. That is true. How much does it cost? 500k? Ugh. Not sure if that'll help me, but whatever. Divine water. Like a Torner, I guess. There we go. How long does it take to get to the next rank, to get to gold rank? Do I have to literally do all of these? It's a little rough. It's a little bit of a toughie. I'd rather not have to do this multiple times. We can probably skip this. Oh, to the bear. Wait, this is a new guy. Oh my god. Oh, he stuns you. That's rough. That's bad. That didn't look right. There we go. Took a little long, but I think we're good. What was that, Nay? Oh, wait, hang on. This fight is some Dragon Ball Z shit. Nah, not quite. We're not teleporting quite yet. Dragon Ball Z shit would be like pop, 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 and then everyone's fighting like throwing destructo discs and stuff. Alright, it's this guy again. Fucking why are guns allowed, dude? This is really fucking tough, actually. This is... Because I can't just block everything, because he'll just chip me to death with the bleed and everything. And the fact that he's using a gun and swinging really wide with a sword and dodges half of my attacks is really, really rough. I also really dislike that he, like, doesn't take a full combo. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, how do I do this? God. Christ. I should have like run back and then done like the fucking running like dash heavy. Dude, that's just the semifinals. If I do that and then I do the finals and then the finals are like piss easy, that'd be so fucking funny. Because if there's one thing I know, it's like I'm always really quick to claim that something's poorly made. I'm kind of like I'm one of those people, but like if we do this whole fight, like if we do this whole fight and then like the whole tournament and then like the first fight is like very doable, the second fight is not very doable, and then like the third fight is easy, then that just means the second fight was unintentionally difficult.
Yoshi.
Can you hire this woman to fight with you? Well-connected Gyaru. Hey, you fight in the Coliseum, yeah? We do team fights here, you know, so if you don't have friends, it'll, like, really suck. But that's where I come in. I've got loads of contacts. I can introduce you to tons of people who will fight with you. I mean, I do gotta ask for just a teensy bit of pocket change in return, though. So, what you think? Want to get some friends? Only 70,000 yen, and I'll hook you up. The peeps I can introduce you to are maybe possibly just a tiny bit not that strong, but they'll really liven up the place. Should I ever introduce me to some fighters? No. I think we're okay. I don't think we're not doing team stuff right now. I need to get Kiryu big and strong. No thank you, ma'am. I'm not here to peruse the, not even the Walmart, the dollar store general of fighters. Maybe do like a timed match instead, get some money off of that. That's a samurai with a battle axe and a sledgehammer. He also has a gun back there. Eat it. There we go. Much easier. Is this like a full tournament, or is this like, was that just a time? Yeah, that was just a timed match. All right. Okay, I think I know what my issue is. I need better gear. Oh, I do. I hit the requirements for gold rank. Okay. Wait, when did that happen? I guess we don't have to do all of it. I was just overdoing it. Scooped it. The dude in a suit with a sword and a gun, very, very difficult. The dude in full, like, the full fucking samurai armor with the naginata and the shotgun and the battle axe and the sledgehammer, easy peasy. Fuck, that stuff's expensive. There's something here that gives resistance to bleeding. Yeah, there we go. That might help. Give me some defense. Probably get a breastplate at some point. I'm not buying gifts for women. I'm on that Sigma grind. Alright. This is giving me a lot of stats. This is just okay. That'll give me more defense. Not as much bullet defense. Enable guarding against bullets. Well, I do want that. What does this do? Enable guarding against edged weapons. That'll reduce my damage. But that'll reduce my defense, but it'll give me bleed resistance. How much does getting more... 3 million yen. Fuck. Okay. Shame. What the hell do hornets even do? I don't even know. Hang on. What are the advantages of the hornet? An autonomous combat auxiliary drum powered by AI. It can be summoned using triangle. Performing actions such as guarding with L1 will change its behavior. It literally doesn't tell you, okay? The drones are either completely useless or they're secretly busted. I have no idea. What is the countdown? That seems useful. I do want to have everything. That is very me. I guess this is annoying because the only reason I can block that one dude's attacks with like the sword is because I'm wearing this, and the only reason I can block the gun is because I have this. But if I put this on, it lowers my defense by like a fat chunk, which is unfortunate. Alright, whatever. We're gonna give that silver tournament one more try. I want to see if I can beat that Cosmic Kiryu-esque man. Maybe if I'm drunk, I'm not sure. I remember that our secret tech in Judgment was that whenever I had a heat gauge, we would just down a handle of Jack Daniels and then do like the drunken strike maneuver to get some easy damage. Which was pretty funny. I'm not sure if we could pull that off in this game, but it'd be hilarious if we could. Alright, who am I up against now? Oh, this guy again. No, fucking Kiryu definitely has drunk powers. It's just different. kidding me? Jesus. Sometimes when they do the big charge up move, sometimes it's just one hit. Sometimes it's a combo that literally just keeps going and going and going and going and going. It's annoying. Oh, it's just a different guy now. Okay. It is just random, I guess. I thought after we fought the one dude twice, it was like... It's kind of a shame. I thought that would have been a cool like meta game if it was like you could kind of base your equipment off of the dude you were fighting. But if it's random, then I guess it just doesn't matter. You okay, buddy? Taking way too many hits right now. Especially since it's a tournament, you don't heal. You don't really heal that much in between. I am not pressing my sticks in the right direction. I should be going around him, but I just keep dashing into him. There we go. I need to figure out some in-combat healing that's not, like, eating things. This 3 rounds, Christ. This intro takes too long. Brave. Executor of Justice here? In the underground Coliseum? Okay. 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 There's a lot of flipping. There's a lot of energy he's blowing. He's coming in. This guy's kind of predictable. Oh. That's a grenade. Oh, those are caltrops. That's what he threw. Okay. I guess they just stick around, yeah, but he only threw it once, like when we got halfway through the fight. Yeah, I was right. The fucking... That one dude was way harder than everyone else I was fighting. I say ranked it. I passed. All right, I think I've had enough. I've had enough. I just wanted to upgrade my abilities. Grip Breaker could be useful. I don't like that it's relegated to just Yakuza style, though. I don't like it when things that are generally useful, like evading like someone's grab or something like that, are restricted to one thing. I wouldn't mind leveling up the Firefly. Does that do anything cool? Daidoji arm theft? Yeah, we could be useful. Swap to agent real quick to grab someone's gun. That is it's a bit of a balancing area. Temporary evasion boost, heat action. It's kind of like one thing in games where there's a lot of focus. In games that have a lot of focus on like dodging attacks, the most difficult is an enemy that just doesn't stop. That's one reason why Elden Ring felt so difficult compared to some other compared to like Dark Souls games, because in Dark Souls games it's a big lumbering enemy that like does a big swing, and then you dodge it, and then like usually, and then they'll mix you up a little bit here and there with like by throwing you off with something a little faster. Elden Ring does this thing where an enemy will hit you with like a 12-hit 3-stage combo, and then each attack has different timing. So you just have to memorize it. Like you can't really gut check it. You just have to have it down to like the letter, and then just be able to like dip and dodge in the right direction at the right timing, because if you fuck it up, the enemy you'll literally see the AI rotate to adjust for your position and then end you. And the problem I had with the Cosmic Curiosque dude is that he had 2 different weapons, both of which can get past your guard if you don't have the right equipment on. His sword attack was wide and sweeping. He has a gun, so staying away from him doesn't work. And he would interrupt you attacking with a dodge slash. That was extremely annoying, so that just kind of made the game, that just kind of made it more difficult than everyone else. The Yoshikage guy was like very, very acceptable as an enemy. Hey, Ajoryu, I see you made it to gold rank. How did you already know? I make a living collecting information, don't I? Things are squared with the castle, and I got you this. Now you got proof of hitting gold rank. Your very own gold tiger. Dude, I'm gold rank. It's just like League of Legends. You've obtained a gold tiger and reached gold rank. The following functions in the castle have now been unlocked. Additional matches in the Coliseum, the VIP lounge, the VIP room, the boutique, and fast travel. I had to unlock fast travel. Okay. This will let me into places I couldn't go before. That's right. Now you can go to the VIP lounge where all the super rich folks hang out. You're bound to hear something interesting there. Could be worth it to stop by. Oh, don't forget you can participate in gold ring fights at the Coliseum now too. Your opponents will be stronger than before, but the rewards are even better. Cool. That's so. Maybe I'll take a look next time I'm there. Hallelujah. So, now that you made gold, time to set your sights on the final rank, Platinum. What do I have to do this time? Raise the network's level and fight in the Coliseum? You got it! Get the network's level to 20 and win 3 gold rank fights. Great, I'll make that my next goal. You're fucking joking. Wait. Is this like the entire... Is this the entire chapter just me leveling up through the castle? That's insane. If you get to Platinum, nowhere in the castle will be off limits. I'm sure it'll be the best place around for a night in the town. Gotta be a tough task. Try your best, Joyu. Don't forget to try any gold privileges. Yeah. You've been so good with the jobs, why don't we give ourselves a little breather? You heard of Stigial? It's a bar on Sotenbori Street. The place happens to be a personal favorite of mine, so how about it? Drinks on me. Sure, I'll take you up on that offer. Great! Let's get going. Akame's, like, theme is too sinister for her. Please give me some story that's not fucking just going through the castle. Put him in the grind castle, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, me too. I worked out 2 days in a row and now my whole body hurts. So I'm taking it easy today. Keep you company then. Are you sure I'm not posing during your free time? I can relate. Square seems almost flirty. I think X seems a little too meek. I think Circle's just friendly. Why do I have dialogue options? Is this a date? Kiryu's gotta be like 30 years older than she is. Even though he doesn't look like it.
忙しかったんちゃう？
それでも一杯飲むくらいの時間はある。
じゃあ今んとこセーフってわけやね。
I'm under new management, I think.
ならちょうどええ。今日は
Wasn't the Yakuza on me now?
の歓迎会にしよう。
After the Daidoji put me through some bullshit.
もう散々こき使われてる。
こういうのは思い立ったが吉日や。それに今日は全部うちのおごりやって言うたら
なら悪くね。
せやろ。さあいっぱい飲もう。これからも馬車馬のように働いてもらわなあかんからな。
人使いの荒いボスだ。だが実際大したもんだ。
Wasn't the whole purpose of this woman, like, sorry, that was really dismissive. Wasn't the whole reason for us talking to Akame, wasn't the whole point for her to like get us into the castle? Like, I know she's a good contact, but like we're under no obligation for someone to continue working with her.
そうなのか。
ネットワークが大きくなったらなったで、金の匂いを嗅ぎつけて半グレやらヤーさんやらがちょっかいかけてくるし。ほんま気の休まる暇がないわ。
まあそういう連中が放っておくわけないだろう
な。That's the Yakuza.
あんたがキャッスルの仲介役になってるのもその辺との折り合いの結果ってところか。
Kiryu does have issues saying no, yeah.
その通り。持ちつ持たれつの関係に落ち着いたっちゅうわけや。
なるほどな。だがそこまでしてあんたは何がしたいんだ？
え？
何か目的があるんじゃない？
Did you last time I played this game, like last week, did you see how the previous chapter ended? Like the series of cutscenes that kind of led us to talk to Akame again?
なあ、上流って子供の頃何になりたかった？
What did you want to be when you were growing up? I wanted to be an astronaut.
聞かせてや。
You think so, but you're foggy? Do you remember fucking... we'll talk about it later. Man, I wanted to be a doctor when I grew up, and I'm not doing that currently. I changed my mind. Realized what being a doctor entailed, and I was like, I want to help people, but that looks like a lot of work. Nothing in particular. I wanted to be like the person I looked up to most. I wanted to be on top of the world. I think X. Want to be just like Captain Kazuma.
おやっさん？
読んで字のごとく俺の父親みたいな人だ。今だって俺はどこかであの人の背中を追いかけ回しているのかもな。
へえ。じゃあ上流はまだ子供の頃の夢を追い続けてる最中ってことやね。
かっこつけて言えばそうなるな。
実際かっこええよ。大抵の人はどこかで夢を諦めて大人になるんやから。
あんたは褒めて伸ばすタイプらしい。何か悩み事でもあるのか？
なんでそう思うん？
でかい組織のトップってのは気苦労が絶えないだろうからな。
それは確かに。
The actual entire underground of Sotenbori is on this woman's shoulders.
ありがとうな上流。気ぃつこてくれて。確かにうちネットワークのこととか人様に言えん秘密がいっぱいの謎大きい女や。酒の勢いで言うたらあかんこと言うてしまえへんか気ぃつけながら飲まんとあかんから。上流は気兼ねなく飲めてええわ。
木の鱗として便利に使ってくれ。
Yeah, if there's one thing Kiryu can do, it's keep a secret. I think.
じゃあこれからもよろしくってことで改めて乾杯。
Kanpai.
乾杯。
Oh dear God, it's getting serious. Pooh.
鶴野です。
Oh, finally, fucking story. Okay, never mind. I thought they were straight up about to like give me a cutscene and say, "All right, go get platinum rank if you want to continue the fucking plot." Little pig.
大道寺の目を気にせんで済みます。
もう連中の了解は取ったはずだ。
それでも向こうさんにこっちの動きを知らせる義理はありません。親父の仕事は大道寺と別物や。俺はもうキャッスルに来てます。大阪城を正面に見て左手のプールでお待ちしてますんで、よろしいですか？
そうか。わかった。
The neon cactus is pretty good. You're right. All right. Self-defense CEO. You've got the crowd going wild. Hey there, sales of electric batons are through the roof thanks to you. As a way of showing my gratitude, I'd like to offer you a chance to participate in some special matches. Just a little thing called gambling matches. They're popular events held every so often where the participants' bets are used to match them up with another fighter for a brawl. You need a recommendation from a VIP to get in, and that's where I'd like to help out. Whenever you have time, come on over to the Coliseum lobby. I'll be waiting. Hey, Joryu, great work reaching gold. Got me feeling like a proud parent. Anyway, I thought I'd send you a message about all the great stuff your new rank gives you access to. Here's a list. You can fight in even more Coliseum matches. Wowza! You can enter the VIP lounge. Amazing! You can even access the VIP room at the boutique, too. You can use the castle special service to go wherever you want in an instant. Last but not least, you can buy lots more goodies at the boutique and fighters lounge. Pretty golden rewards, huh? I should also mention that thanks to your efforts, the network keeps expanding and I'm getting flooded with new requests. You'll help out, right? I know I could count on you. Let's go out for drinks again sometime, okay? Throwing my phone out the window. That was all of them, right? Okay, we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Alright. What's going on with the Akame network? Ooh, okay. Okay, slowly but surely. I think there's some people we can beat up outside, maybe. We also got to talk to Akame. Surano told me he's waiting at the castle. Guess I've got no choice but to go. Okay, so, Kurt, you might remember that, so the way the last cutscene went, I was kind of baffled by it, because I know, like, Yakuza's a weird mix of, like, really emotional stuff that gets you and really stupid stuff that gets the plot going. And I think last time we played was an excellent example of it, where, like, so, you know, like, Kiryu keeps going back and forth across the line between, like, the Yakuza and the Daidoji because he's literally surrounded by maniacs that want him to kill the other side. And he's like, so we finally, we saved Hanawa, we grabbed Surano, and then we brought Surano to the fucking, like, underground, like, jail, essentially. And we were down there with them, and then they were like, all right, we're going to execute Surano. No. Well, it was like, the fucking head of the Daidoji was like, all right, big man, looks like your name is out there, despite the fact that you explicitly joined us. Despite the fact that you joined us explicitly because we were supposed to be some kind of super powerful, like, agency, and we were going to erase your name, but all it took was, like, 10 seconds of Yakuza looking at your face that caused your name to come out, and we're gonna make it your problem again, so why don't you go and fix it? So they gave him a gun and told him to kill Surano, and then fucking Kiryu did not do that. He like grabbed Hanawa with his gun, like decided, hey, I'm not doing this, and then like we fought a whole bunch of Daidoji, and we were about to, I guess, leave with Surano, and then Hanawa, who is so grateful for us saving his life after literally everyone just abandoned him for dead, went, hey, Kiryu, if you don't back the fuck down right now, I'm going to send 8 dudes to attack your orphanage. And then Kiryu goes, okay, fine, I surrender. and then Kiryu was on his knees about to get executed. All the fucking agents were like, okay, Hanawa, I need you to kill the fucking the one dude with the purple tie, the dickhead. He handed Hanawa a gun, told Hanawa to shoot Kiryu, and then all the other agents had their guns trained on Hanawa because they're like, we can't trust you because you have like a bond with Kiryu now. And then Hanawa was like, man, now that I'm the one that has to pull the trigger, suddenly I realize that I have developed some kind of bond with Kiryu, and I can't kill him because me sending 8 dudes with pipes and baseball bats and maybe guns to an orphanage, totally fine. Me having to pull the trigger on this adult man, fucking, ugh. I'd much rather have essentially his children beat to fuck, and I think that's a normal, okay thing to do because that's the kind of guy I am. But I can't shoot him in the back of the head. No, I just can't do it. And apparently that was a change of heart he had in like the last 5 seconds. And the fucking so he puts the gun down, and then the fucking agents are like, "All right, you passed the test." And then the fucking leader dude comes in a wheelchair and says, yes, the bond between an agent and his handler is an important one that cannot be shaken. You two have exemplified what it means to have that kind of relationship. And then he goes, all right, we're handing you over to the Yakuza. You know this guy that we just had you execute? Yeah, you work for him now, and we're working together. And then it doesn't make any sense. I think I'm of the opinion, you guys could say what you want, I'm of the opinion that was really fucking stupid. That was like, it was extremely confusing and extremely stupid. That was how it felt to me. And like sometimes I feel really like when I watched the movie Us, there's like a big like plot twist at the end that like my immediate reaction to it was negative, but when I thought back on it, I like turned around on it and I was like, yeah, it actually makes sense. This time, no. God. Alright, found you, scumbag. Think you can just elbow me on a train and get away with it? It was an accident. It's hard to avoid things like that on a crowded train. A Yakuza never forgets. I mean, yeah, I might have bumped into a guy that looked like this on a crowded train, but I never thought he'd follow me this far. Are all Yakuza this persistent? You heard the man. No need to get so worked up about it. Well, it still pisses me the hell off, and I ain't leaving till it's settled. Yakuza. Oh, he's got 3 health bars. Okay. Come on. This guy's got a power move, and it's the fucking one that the red peacock dude was using. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Okay, the roll's probably not working for this guy. There's a lot of cool ways to finish a fight in this game, but the one jab is so fucking funny to me. Thank you very much. I never thought a stray elbow would get me in this much trouble. Up to level 11. I cannot get over how, like, big the groups of thugs in this game are. You guys want to know something funny that I heard? Apparently, so you know how, like, fighting games have a lot of guest characters? Apparently Tekken wanted to have Kiryu as a guest character, and the funny thing about it was that apparently the director of at RGG Studios, the guys that make this game, apparently he said no. And he had a funny reason for it, I think. He said Kiryu, he said he doesn't want Kiryu hitting women, and there are female characters in Tekken. Which, like, explains a lot, like, it makes sense, but also the women in Tekken are dangerous individuals, so you know, it's just a little funny to me. My charming coop was chock full of chirping chickens, but at my latest chicken check-in, my chatty chums chose to charge away. Can you get the 4 of them back? So I just need to get 4 chickens back? You really made that more confusing than it needed to be. Alright. There's chickens about. Are you blind, dude? He's right here. Bagol? Bagol? It's one of the chickens that escaped. I think I can catch it. Ooh, that's cool. That man has a flamethrower. Can I call the police? Hang on. Let this man speak. Twitch. Held a message for a reason. Misogyny. That's okay. We like discussing. We are discussing the hitting of women. It's okay. We respect women in this chat. Just not women that are trying to fight us. Like, I understand not wanting to hit a woman if she's, like, very clearly, like, if you hitting her would have a much more severe effect on her than her hitting you, but if it was, like, if you were in a fight and the person you were fighting is a trained fighter, then yeah, that's kind of, you know, that's kind of what's expected. Like, she knows what she signed up for. Like, it's a fight, so it's reasonable to just treat it like a fight. Oh, hey, I have another favor to ask. I need to become an even better at pool now. Could you teach me some more? He seems even more enthusiastic than last time. Suppose there's a few things I could show off. Probably gonna do that on off stream. One thing I'm concerned about with automod is that it, like, automod is like, it's a Twitch thing and it'll hold, like, a phrase people use. It'll, like, flag it in red and they'll be like, do you want to allow this or deny it? And, if you click allow, that means that it adds the phrase the person used to, like, a list of, like, allowed phrases. So, I see literally in the chat right now, /add permitted term hit a woman. And in isolation, that sounds really fucking bad. Oops, sorry. Butterfingers over here. Pretty awful. Hang on, let's do some quick karaoke. I also did not expect myself to do that. I also love modern technology. Probably gonna like remove that term after the stream just in case. Might as well. Computer allow misogyny. Computer engage gamer mode. Alright, what can we sing with Akame? Speaking of women. Do you guys want to see something fucking funny? This song's hilarious. If we can get Kiryu in the background doing part of it, this song's fucking funny. Wait till he gets to the part where he speaks English. I want to see the cutscene. He's got the glasses. Such a weird dichotomy. Fuck, dude. It's just a good song. Is there another song here that has like a backup? Some majority, some majority, some majority. I guess not. We'll do one more since we brought Akame out here. I don't think I've heard this one. This one's hard. I'm not very good at rhythm games, so you guys are gonna have to be patient with me. This one's interesting. What the hell is this backup? What the hell is happening? That's a real-ass human. This is not the song I was expecting this to be. What the fuck am I watching? Jesus Christ. Please stop. Is this still Twitch safe? I hope so. Kiryu's in-game model kicking in randomly is fucking killing me. Sorry about my chair creaking. That's a good Jordu. Okay, I'm having an experience here. I think that's all the karaoke can handle today. Singing is always such a blast. Bro, I saw physical humans showing off real flesh. That was terrifying. Not what I came here for. Oh my god. Alright, what the hell am I doing out here? Punching more men, I think. I don't understand. You're a real piece of shit, ain't you? Who gave you permission to take that picture, huh? Oh, sorry, I'll delete it right now. Oh no, what did I do? I didn't realize the scary guy was in my picture. He seems really mad. What if he doesn't accept my apology? We'll have to fight for it. It was an honest mistake. How about you keep walking? You think I give a crap? I'm gonna smash this guy's camera. With his face! I keep forgetting that these guys can actually get juggled, so I should be doing that. Been stuck fighting actual, like, dudes that stay on the ground for a while. Or, like, basically auto-dodge an attack after 3 hits. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'll, pay more attention to my surroundings when I take pictures in the future. Gotta get those points. Gotta get that cash money. If I go back to the... Hang on, I'm gonna go back to the castle, actually. I think I can afford an actual, like, breastplate, which might be better than what I've already got. Slide back there real quick. I was really focused on like the buttons because I was trying not to fuck up the song, but I'm sure when I watch the VOD back over, I'm gonna have like a heart attack when I watch that second song we sung for karaoke back over. Cutscene. No. Cyrano should be waiting for me. We're supposed to meet by the pool. Alright, give me armor. 360 bullet defense, 240. How does that compare to what I already have? Can I not check the individual stats? It's 160, 180. Okay, yeah. We'll replace the other thing with that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. You can't tell, but there is an entire metal breastplate under that dress shirt. Also, there's a second section. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Golden undies featuring the image of a certain off-putting character. Despite its gaudy appearance, it's said to be the underwear world's most comfortable offering. Attack 950, defense 100, bullet defense 100, blade defense 100, resistance to bleed, stun, burn, and shock. Unstoppable underwear. Holy shit. Grade triple S darts. The ultimate dragon's binding. Those who wear it can even take on dragons. That's fucking insane. Wait, there's energy drinks I've never seen before here. Oh no, there's stamina royale, there's stamina spark, which is yeah. Wonder what stamina royale even tastes like. It's like really effective at nourishing your body, which means it probably doesn't taste that great, is my guess. Oh god, women. Just sludge of raw nutrients, yeah. Completely nourishes your body, but you won't enjoy the experience. You don't drink it, you put it in. Yeah, you just, it's like, yeah, it's just fucking like black sludge that you just smear on your wounds. Closes them immediately. 400% daily value of vitamin D.
理由はあの男に関係ある話なもんですから。
確か鬼人会の
会長です。西谷誉っちゅうんが代々受け継がれる名前でして、あの人は三代目西谷誉。渡瀬の親父が近江連合を解散させるとき一番の邪魔者になります。
So if we beat this guy up, that'll open up the door for Watase, breaking up the Omi alliance and Yakuza like a dragon. Got it. Oh. How about this? How about we clean up our requests first, get some more money, get some more gear, get some more abilities, and then we'll do it. Because if they lock me out and I get into a fight that's not fun, I'll be miserable. So why don't we just make sure we're nice and ready for that? Because we've been kind of slacking on sub stores. We only did like 2 of them, so we should probably try a couple more. Maybe we'll run into something funny. Was not expecting a point of limited return right there. Here he is just fucking turning around and booking it out of here is a really funny visual. Yeah. This is gonna be a long story. Oh, just immediately sprints in the opposite direction. I can give her a gift. Oh, right, she just takes smokes. Alright, she gives us cash for that. New project was posted. Increase the drop rate, that might be fun. I like spending money to make more money. I feel like that is the best way to go about things. Stamina Royale, there's the fucking sunglasses. Bloody Talisman. Reeks of a deranged, unstable malice. Ooh. Wait a fucking minute, hang on. Wait, Akame shop. A mysterious golden ball with a golden shine. Rumor has it if you collect 7, you'll be granted a wish. How many Dragon Balls are there? There's 7. Damn, it's just in this video game. That's kind of crazy. Alright, let's do some requests. A simple heavy lifting job. Wow, these give you a lot of fucking money. Holy shit. Hey, Joryu. Does the name Matsumura ring a bell?
Yeah.
Matsumura? No, not familiar. Well, he's one of Sotenbori's longtime jack-of-all-trades. Could say he's my senior in a way. Big cities have plenty of sleuths and odd jobs men. He must have a good rep if he's on your radar. Absolutely. Anyhow, he asked me to take on a job. Jack-of-all-trades hiring another jack-of-all-trades. Yep, Matsumura handles everything himself, but everyone needs a helping hand eventually. Several decades, riding solo. He must really know his stuff. We're really talking this guy up, wow. Uh-huh. Heard he's been on his own since he was a kid. Was raised in an orphanage. Orphanage? Yep. Man, what was it called? Oh yeah, I think it was Sunflower. Wait a minute. Sunflower? Huh? Yeah, pretty sure that was it. Someplace over in Kanto. No way. Does she mean the place I grew up? Anyhow, he's looking for someone to do physical labor. Wants to rent him off me for a bit. Sure, I'll go. Really? Surprised you're so gung-ho about it. This Matsumoto guy has piqued my interest. Where do I find him? You know the Wild Jackson and West Shofukucho? He said he'd brief you there. Got it. I'll stop by. Yo, will we bond over fried chicken? Let's do it. Go see the client. The way I'm probably gonna handle these requests is that I'll pick them up from Akame and then just go do them. Like, instead of, like, it seems like the way it's structured, you could probably just grab a bunch of them and then do them all, like, progressively, but I want to make this easy to, like, I want to make this easy to bookmark in YouTube, so I'm just gonna do them one at a time. Wild Jackson! We did have a heat action that we unlocked at some point, didn't we? Like, for Yakuza, like after you do a charged hit. Flexing resolute counter. I still love that. Dude, maybe after we do enough stories, we can unlock Tiger Drop, and that'll just make literally everything easier. If I can get the timing right. Press triangle after a charged triangle hit. Raging Memories is written by for me. Maybe you have to fully charge one from neutral instead of in a combo. Hang on, I want to see what that looks like. Let's just... Actually, no. We'll get into a fight at some point. We'll do it next time. Tiger Drop stops all men, neutralizes all damage. Breaks bones, solves energy crises, does it all. Are you Matsumoto-san? Akame sent me to help you.
Aw.
Yeah. You're just what I'd expect from our city's renowned Akame. She found me the exact type I was after. Here, have a seat. Fixes your broken marriage too. It's like if you do a Tiger Drop before right when your wife starts losing her love in you, you could just neutralize it on the spot.
Domo.
By divorcing her first. I'm Matsumura, as you already know. Call me Joryu. Nice to meet you, Joryu-san. Maybe you've heard, I'm an old hand in the business of odd jobs. Use my expertise in innumerable scenarios. Most recently, I've been consulting for the director of an orphanage.
Cool.
An orphanage, huh? Yeah, these days, places like that can hardly stay afloat. But their worries are truly endless. Heard you were raised in an orphanage. That's right. Lived in a place called Sunflower till about middle school, out in Kanto. How come?
Yeah.
Curiosity. Matsumoto's name and face are both unfamiliar to me. Given his age, maybe he was at Sunflower before I was old enough to remember. He could also be lying, though I can't see why he would. This place sure brings me back. The man who managed Sunflower was called Kazuma. I always looked up to the guy. Kazuma. If he knows Kazuma-san, then he's not lying. We really were raised at Sunflower together. To be honest with you, not every job I take actually pays off. But if it means I can pass on just a little of what that great man taught me, then I can't help but take on the job. Maybe that's just my ego talking.
Yeah.
Hey, I can relate to that. Really? Thanks. Almost feels like this isn't our first meeting. You never know. Anyway, why not give me a rundown on the job? Oh, right. Now, Joryu-kun, I don't mean to shock you, but I want you to be the orphanage's new director.
Nani?
What? Sorry to spring this on you so suddenly. The place is called Signet. Its director is getting on in years and doesn't have any family. He's trying to find a new successor ASAP. Signet sounds like a fucking tech company. It doesn't sound like an orphanage.
Yeah.
Fine, I get that, but why me? Well, Signet regularly receives government assistance, but honestly, it's run by volunteers. I've vetted all sorts of folks, but in this day and age, it's hard to find someone who could take on that kind of responsibility. To be candid, I even threw my own hat into the ring. But the director wasn't keen on it. He balked at the idea of putting his orphanage in the hand of a jack-of-all-trades. I suppose my occupation's got a shady reputation. Jack-of-all-trades has to have some, like... It's gotta be some word in Japanese that doesn't have, like, a clean translation in English, because that's such a weird phrase to use, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe, but I'm in the same boat. I can't help you, sorry.
Yeah?
Hey, don't make up your mind just yet. Sure, if the director doesn't like you, that's it. Even so, But, if he does happen to like you, I ask that you reconsider. Come on, it's not that serious. You'd basically be a figurehead, a director in name only. I'd manage all the minutiae, like finances and our overall operations. Your only job would be to show up once in a while when you've got time. Freelancer comes to mind, but I don't quite think that fits. Yeah, I mean, freelancer works, but freelancer implies you do, like... Because freelancers don't just do everything. Usually when you hear the word freelancer, it's like freelance journalist, freelance writer, freelance something. Like, they do odd jobs within an industry, whereas jack of all trades sounds like you just do whatever. Like, you're an odd jobber, something like that, yeah. Like, freelancer is it's technically correct, but it's not like a term people commonly use. Your only job would be to show up once in a while when you've got time. Still, why go to all the trouble? Well, I could decide it's not my problem, and I guess that'd be the end of it, but I've got a personal stake in this place. I can't brush it off like it's none of my business. Seems like you're a genuine bleeding heart deep down. Got me there. Anyway, my priority is to appoint the next director and help Signet get back on his feet. Otherwise, those kids will be out in the streets, and I can't let that happen. Yeah. This guy dresses well for a freelance dude. You got noble intentions, but I don't even have a legitimate name to offer you. Technically, there's ways around that, assuming you're willing and on board. Sure, it may be a little unorthodox, but I picked up some tricks of the trade that'll have us squared up on paper. Alright. I was raised in an orphanage. I can relate to wanting to make a difference. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Joryu-kun. Hey, so where does the physical labor part factor in? Oh, yeah, about that. I promised to hand over some supplies for the orphanage today. The director's coming out to Sotenbori, so we arranged to meet at Ashitaba Park. Could I trouble you to carry them for me? That's it? Of course. Didn't you grow up in an orphanage? Working with kids is all about stamina. True enough. Yeah, usually because, like, sometimes whenever you hear about someone's background and they just kind of did whatever job fell in their lap, so usually like construction or like just kind of physical labor jobs, like working in factories, things like that. Usually they said they just worked odd jobs, but I don't think we have like a noun for that, you know what I mean? So I guess jack of all trades works, but jack of all trades is like I think in English I consider it it's like a little archaic, like jack of all trades, master of none. Like it's usually meant to describe someone that has multiple talents that are like widely spread, rather than someone who works in a variety of like just kind of does whatever. I don't know. One of the challenges of translation, I guess. It's close enough. It doesn't give the right idea, but it gives an idea that's kind of close, so I guess it works. The localization for Yakuza is really good, so I assume that whoever was doing it was thinking harder than me about it. Oh, Matsumura-san. Hello, Takumi. I see you showed up as well. You bet I did. Wouldn't miss out on a chance to see you, Matsumura-san. But you could see me anytime. Brought you a present today. There's clothes and candy inside. Wow, thanks a ton. Thank you for your continued generosity. Yeah? Come on, it's barely anything. All of it was practically free at the bazaar. You're the one who was kind enough to come all the way to Sotenbori. Nonsense, we can't have you making the trek every time. Oh, and who's this? This is Joryu-kun. I wanted to introduce you to. Nice to meet you. I'm Joryu. Hello there. On that note, Director, how would you feel about passing on your title to Joryu-kun? Huh? What'd you say? No way! You can't just make some rando who appeared out of nowhere the director. Takumi, listen. The director's getting old. Joryu-kun's still in his prime, and he shows plenty of promise. I know it's sudden, but if you could get along eventually, wouldn't that be enough? If that's all it takes, you should just become the director. Well, it seems the director's not too keen on that idea. How come, director? Matsumoto-san's always been good to us. I have my reasons. Ain't it your own stubbornness that landed Signet into this mess in the first place? Ooh, he's getting heated.
Yeah.
Takumi, that's going too far. That's true, though. Matsumoto-san, do you mind if I head home and think it over? Of course not. In that case, let's say goodbye for now. Thank you again for the supplies. Cautious man. Internal strife and drama. I love business politics. That kid's name was Takumi, right? Sounds like he really wanted you to take over as director. Well, he was in middle school when we first met. We'd see each other whenever I visited the kids. Guess he got attached to me. I'm happy he feels that way, but the director himself isn't on board. Exactly. Plus, I recently started my own company. It's fair to say that I might not be able to devote enough attention to the role. Something unrelated to your freelance work? Right. And an office handling various tasks related to real estate. It's still small, but Takumi's actually planning to start there too.
Cool.
Oh yeah? Takumi, well, you'll find he's pretty closed off around others. Apparently that's why he couldn't stay with the last company that hired him. Ended up back at Signet. Plus, it isn't easy to find new employment, and society's pretty tough on folks who grew up institutionalized. So you decided to take him on board. You seem like the type of guy the director could trust. Do me a favor and tell him that, Joryu-kun. Anyway, that's all for today. Could I trouble you to help me out again sometime? Sure. Not only does he donate supplies to the kids and pay them visits, he even helps them find jobs. He mentioned he'd always looked up to Kazuma-san. Real inspirational, that Kazuma. Oop. Akame? What's up? Hey, Joryu! All done with that job? Yeah. Is Matsumoto-san with you?
Yeah.
He already left. I'm alone. I see. Good timing. What were your thoughts on him, Joryu? My thoughts? I think he's a solid guy. Seems he's desperately trying to support a place called Signet Orphanage. That desperation ain't born of good intentions. The guy's currently scheming to seize the facility. What do you mean? Well, I just got this weird feeling. I figured maybe work's got me paranoid, but couldn't help doing a little digging on Matsumoto-san. Sure enough, I found out about his dark side. The true Matsumoto is a loan shark that specializes in refinance and oh god. He approaches folks with loads of debts, sweet talks them with promises to make it all go away, and then seizes their assets, land, buildings, everything. Like I said, a loan shark. Hold on. Matsumoto-san said he wants me to become director of Signet. Said he'd work to support me. Interesting. Sounds like he wants to put you in the spotlight while he works to liquidate things behind your back.
Nanny.
Oh, that's why he wanted to manage the financials. It can't be. That place is in trouble. Guarantee you he's after it. Letting him prey on him would be a damn tragedy. Once he's done bleeding all their assets, they won't have a single hair left to pick their teeth. And you're sure about this? Think I'd be saying all this if I weren't? I want you to hear it for yourself, though. There's a homeless guy under Bishamon Bridge, one of his victims. Go find him and hear what he has to say. On it. Oh shit, do we get to beat up Matsumoto-san? Do we get to beat up a fellow orphan? Matsumoto said he looked up to Kazuma-san. Was that all a lie? Whatever the truth is, I've got to get to the bottom of this. It would be really... I was about to say funny. It'd be really tragic if it turned out that he, like, predicted that Kiryu was, like, going to talk to him, so he came up with some sob story. Question the Homeless Man. An old Yakuza classic. Because him going like, I'm from the orphanage that you're from, and I looked up to the man that you looked up to, that could be a little sus. Especially since Kiryu doesn't remember him. Maybe it's like, hang on. I have no idea how to trigger this new heat action we got. Kiryu isn't supposed to be alive anyway. Anyone with a connection to his past is immediately suspicious, yeah. Someone's got a little extra something going on in their history. I need some Wild Jackson to take the edge off. Wild Jackson, save me. Save me from the intent of these dangerous men. There we go. How's it going, dude? What do you want? Do you happen to know a guy named Matsumoto? Matsumoto. Effing Matsumoto! So you do know him. That bastard's the whole damn reason I landed in this mess. Spun me some fairy tale about how he'd cancel all my debts, then made off with everything I had. Can you tell me more? Just thinking about it boils my blood. Wormed his way into my life when I was at my wit's end after our orphanage had fallen into debt. Your orphanage? Let me handle it, he said. Promised I could sell it for a bundle, but that slime ball planned to rip off our land right from the start. Matsumoto's a devil in disguise. And you were left homeless. Ain't me you ought to worry about. Story ain't over yet. Well, what do you mean? Matsumoto hired the kids who had nowhere to go at his company. Said he'd look after them. Really made it seem like he was trying to help him out. But now I hear he won't even let him leave the office. He works him like a cart horse. Seriously? My precious kids. Worse yet, they say he's got close ties to the Yakuza. My luck ran out the day he set his sights on me. It's too late for me. I'm to blame for letting him manipulate me with his forked tongue. But, hey, buddy, I don't know who you are, but if it's in your power, all I can ask is that you save those kids. I will. And you should reach out to Akame. Better than staying out here like this. Ask the other homeless around here. They'll tell you where to go. Explain what happened. They won't ignore you. Akame. Yeah, I've heard of her. Thanks, buddy. Okay, let's go beat a man. How'd it go, Joryu? Heard the guy's story. Said he used to run an orphanage till Matsumoto robbed him of everything he owed. I see. Apparently he's also fond of approaching older people without family so he can make off with their assets. I've gotten sloppy. All this wickedness going on behind my back. Why didn't this come to light earlier? Folks who use loan sharks are guilty of wanting to make a little profit, too. I bet he's been using that as leverage to make his victims feel like they owe him. Not to mention, people who won't tattle on you make for excellent pawns. It sounds like Matsumoto's company employs kids from the orphanage he destroyed. There's a boy named Takumi living in Signet who really idolizes him. I bet the other kids feel the same. You mean? Yeah, that's probably why Matsumoto targets orphanages as a convenient source of workers. Hang on. I need to check something real quick. A friend of mine just sent me a message and it was in all caps, and I need to make sure that nothing too drastic's happening. Never mind. He just he made an innocent mistake and now he's upset about it. It's all right. Anyway, Akame, I need you to tell me where to find Matsumoto's office. Give me a minute. Here we go. It's an office called Matsumoto Industries in the Nishikubo Sunrise Building in South Shofukucho. Seems to be connected to real estate. Maybe he's using it to manage all the properties he's seized. Some mastermind, huh? You're heading over, right? Do me a solid and smash him into orbit. Deal. You did say the job called for physical labor. Alright. Well, Matsumoto-san, I'm gonna have to knock you loose a little bit. It'd be so fucking fun if he turns out to have like a tragic story and then it gets really sad. It's like I just ran these orphanages into the ground and had all these orphans work in a sweatshop because I looked up to Kazuma-san so much, but I can never match up to his example. I can feel it. Ugh. There's some freak on a boat out there. Hang on. There's a sightseeing boat that rides along Sotenbori River, and I saw this wild-looking guy on board. But what if I was just hallucinating? For my own sanity, could someone take a picture of this guy? Hang on. The river's really close. Let's just take a look real quick. Right after this. Yakuza games in a nutshell. There's some freak shit happening nearby. I need you to see it, and then when you see it, you're like, yeah, that's some freak shit. Do you guys see any sightseeing boats? No, Ben see nothing. Hang on, real quick. We're by the river, so we simply gotta. Oh, hang on. Wait, get over here. I don't know about you guys, but if a fist fight was happening nearby, I just kind of like walk. I just walk out of the area rather than like crouching and cowering in spot. There he goes. Sploosh. Sightseeing boat. Is there like a specific way to trigger that, or... Okay, we're by the river. I don't see any boats that way. I don't see any boats anyway. Dude, the fucking reflection on the water looks really fucking good in this game. Just cool. I like that. It's a very good effect. I do like it whenever people basically they base a map off of something real, and you can kind of tell that they really have been there and enjoy the place because they emphasize detail in really particular spots. I don't see any boats. Maybe we'll come back some other time. We'll just keep an eye out every time we pass by the river, I guess. Yeah, I don't see anything. Probably little bits of graffiti hitting in place on these maps from the devs, yeah. There's a lot of suspicious men around today. you know, Kiryu's a lot of fun. The one thing I do miss about Judgment was how you could just kind of like flip and dip around. Like you just had some insane mobility. Like you could hop over dudes and hop off walls and stuff. Oh god, my shoulders are sore. Ugh. Takumi, what happened? Ugh. Got it, rookie. The only answers I want to hear from you are yes, sir, and understood.
Oh.
Before long, you'll be one of us.
Huh?
But until then, we're gonna learn you real good. Well, this is blatant.
Nani?
Hey, lay off Takumi. Huh? Who the fuck? You can't just come barging in here. Tell me something. Is roughing up your boys just business as usual around here? Yeah, you got a problem? Getting the shit beat out of you is the fastest way to learn. We play by our own rules. You ain't one of us assholes, so butt out. You guys gonna move? Alright, I have killed these men with a high explosive. Are you okay, Takumi?
Boy.
You alright? Hey, you're that guy that was with Matsumura-san before. Joryu-san, right? I'm guessing he hired you. What happened here? It was my fault. I kept making dumb mistakes and giving him shitty answers.
Yeah.
That's not something that warrants violence. Just please don't tell Matsumura-san.
Yeah.
I don't want to cause him any trouble. Why are you so loyal to him? Because he's been good to me. I ain't got no parents, but he treats me like a son. Of course I'd look up to him. Looks like my prediction was right. Matsumura wins over orphans just to use them like pawns. Takumi, can you tell me where Matsumura is?
Yeah.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I won't cause any trouble for you. Matsumura sounds like a father to me. If you're planning to hurt him, you'll have to get through me first. I don't think that'll be very difficult at all, Takumi, to be totally honest. Back when I was 20 or so, I wouldn't have hesitated to give my life for Kazuma-san. But someone once told me that sort of thing was just brainwashing. I see. How about you stay here and rest a bit, or head for the hospital, alright? Joryu-san. Don't worry, I'm just gonna kill your dad, okay? I can't believe that type of heinous shit's going down in Osaka right under my nose. This is all my fault.
Yeah.
You don't need to shoulder so much blame. More importantly, though, do you know where Matsumura is? He wasn't at his office. Wait a sec. Got it. Looks like he's at Ashitaba Park. On my way. Damn, she's got everyone's location just down pat. Knew where that homeless guy was sitting under the bridge. Knew where Matsumura was, like, in 2 seconds. Ashitaba Park's over here, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Sotenbori is a lot easier to navigate than, like, than Kamurocho, just because it's, like, the way it's structured is very square and has clear sectors, so it's a lot easier. Fucking can't do this. Alright, whatever. That's a gun. It's kind of funny. Should probably snag something. Yeah, the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of my favorite things to do in Smash, I'm not very good at Smash, but one thing I would do with my friends sometimes is that I would play Little Mac, and then I would just get him caught, because if you just mash the basic attack button with Little Mac, he'll just, like, catch someone in, like, a really long, like, jab combo, and it goes on for, like, a little bit, and it's really funny doing that to someone multiple times and just hearing them go, what the fuck? Power spool. Heavy weapons and enemies. Leveling up the wire might be pretty cool. Number of bombs that can be ignited in a row by 1. Is there like a way... There's a move I saw. There's a move I saw in Daidoji Bear Trap. There's a move. There's a move I saw in the trailer where Kiryu just throws a cigarette over his shoulder and it instantly explodes. And I'm not sure if that's unlockable. Joryukun has an honest determination that's hard to find nowadays. Sure, the kids will be hesitant at first, but soon they'll grow to love him as a director. And with him in the role, Signet would be able to stand against its financial pressures.
Yeah?
Well, he'll need support, of course, but that's where my expertise comes in. There's nothing to worry about. Joryukun and I could get Signet back on its feet. What do you think? Any downsides to my proposal? I guess not. Exactly, right? In that case, wait. Hello, Joryukun. I was just about to contact you. About what? The director's finally come to a decision. He wants you to take over the Signet. This is your first time running an institution, right? I understand any concerns. But please, just relax. I'll take care of all the tough stuff, like operations and finances. It makes it easier to snatch the deeds to the land and buildings, right? Huh? What's this now?
Yeah?
Joryukun, what are you on about all of a sudden? You know that's not true. All I know is that's your specialty, Mr. Lone Shark. Lone Shark? Akame's tip-off led me to one of your victims. Another orphanage director, apparently. You offered to help him settle his debts, then took everything he owned, leaving him destitute. He still hates your guts. What are you saying?
Yep.
No, you're completely mistaken. It's true that I also work as a debt adjuster, but that type of work tends to be rocky in practice. Of course, I did everything I could for that man, but he still ended up losing his property. I just can't believe he would blame me for everything. For argument's sake, let's say I accept your excuse. I'm actually going on for another hour, Swagger. But what about Takumi? Takumi? I dropped by your office. They were beating on Takumi when I got there. Takumi? Why would he be? The kid even believed it was all his fault. Was worried he'd cause you trouble. Well, that must be it. He must have made some sort of mistake. It's no wonder why you only hire kids from institutions. Time to fess up, Matsumura. You approached Signet because, as a loan shark, you had your eye on the buildings and land. Plus, you wanted to acquire more pawns. Pawns? What do you mean? Nice detective work, Joryukun. Guess the cat's out of the bag. Children know nothing of the world. Put on a good show for them, and it's not long till they're wrapped around your finger. If I make use of clueless pawns, I can extend my reach and collect even more. What you think? Pretty clever, right? What are you? So, was your backstory of growing up in Sunflower pure bullshit, too?
Yeah.
That part was true. In fact, that's the original inspiration for this plan.
Nani?
What? Don't you remember what I said? About that Kazuma guy who ran Sunflower? He was actually a Yakuza. And a very clever man. As the founder of an orphanage, he played on people's sympathies, but from the shadows he created an army of obedient puppets who were willing to die for him. If I'd remained at Sunflower, the same thing would have happened to me. I ran as soon as I wised up. Is this? This is what you meant by following in Kazuma's footsteps? Don't you get it? Everything he did, everything I've done, what's the difference? Taking advantage of the weak, creating an army of willing slaves, Jesus Christ. He was a great teacher. You bastard! I don't understand why you're so upset, but that's enough chit-chat. Are these thugs? Eee! if you're going to blame someone, Joryu, just to blame yourself for meddling. If you hadn't stuck your nose into my business, you wouldn't have to die. Jacuzzi jacuzzis. Oh, these guys have a lot of health. Wait, what does this do? What, the soccer ball? Off he goes. Here he comes. There we go. There he goes. Caved his nose in. In and out of the encampment. Take him out to beat him on a little bit, throw him back into the park so we can have a conversation. For the cutscene. Shit. Shoryu-kun, I apologize. Look, man, I'm so sorry. So, come on, won't you forgive me? Wow, this guy is sad. Don't try and worm your way out of this. You gotta listen, I didn't do this because I wanted to. I'm a victim too. My parents. Kazuma murdered them.
Yeah?
I was so clueless. But one day, I stumbled on the truth, and I pressed Kazuma for answers, told him he was a hypocrite. He said nothing. So, I escaped the orphanage, but I never stopped hating him. To be raised by the man that murdered my real parents, who could accept that? I'm not the villain here. It's all Kazuma's fault. I'm certain Kazuma knew better than anyone what a hypocrite he was. But there was nothing false or hypocritical about the love he poured into those kids. That's a weird way to phrase it. And that is something I know better than anyone. Huh? Even you must have felt his sincerity. If you're that clueless, then you should watch what you say about Shintaro Kazuma. Anyway, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm on it. By the way, on the topic of Matsumoto's employees, Joryu-san, can I ask you to tell them they're welcome at Signet?
Nani?
Huh? Those children need some peace of mind. If anything, we do have plenty of empty rooms.
Sumane.
Director, thank you. It's really us who ought to be thanking you. Off he goes. I overheard his proposal. I actually think it's a great idea. They've still got a whole heap of problems, but I'll help them out as much as I can. Thanks, I'm counting on that. See you. That wasn't very memey. That was a very normal, kind of harrowing side quest. I guess no matter whose footsteps you choose to follow, the journey is what you make of it. If Kazuma-san could see me now, I wonder what he'd say. 500,000 yen. Ooh. Ooh. Why do these guys have the convenience store locked down? Huh? He's a hooligan. Huh? What are you looking at, loser? You're in the way. In the way? Sounds like you're begging for a beating. No way I'm letting you in the store. I'll fight you if I have to. No ifs, ands, or buts. I make the rules here. You better deal with it or put up your fists. Okay. I guess we need to do this the hard way then. Shop somewhere else, shithead. Dude, I just want my Ichiban Senbei. Alright, there goes him. Alright, I've given these guys enough brain damage that they will no longer be standing in front of convenience stores. Damn, I lost. Never thought I'd let a Yakuza in this store. I'm not a Yakuza. Huh? Well, what the hell are you doing here, then? I was watching the shop. I could ask you the same thing. I'll die before I let you in. Well. Alright, I beat up your bodyguards. Give me my fucking crackers. There you go. Yo, corned beef? I can just down it? Hell yeah. Yo, are we going to Smile Burger? Let's go to Smile Burger. I need some health. Oh. Sell me that smile. Hell yeah. Give me the legend smile set. It's simply not enough. Another burger. One thing about Japan is that when I had I tried a few burgers when I was over there, and my experience with them is that their burgers are a lot narrower than the burgers I'm used to, but they have a ton of toppings on there. Including like 3 different types of onions. I had a burger once that had those little, you know, those little like White Castle puts them on their sliders, like those little onion squares, like the shredded onion. Like they had minced onion and fried onion strings on the same fucking burger, and I was like, this is really intense. Not usually the onion experience I get with a burger. Usually they give me like a nice thick slab of onion that's been like, you know, pan fried, and that's pretty good. There's also a lot of sauce. They really go a little aggressive on the sauce. And they always, another thing about Japan is that like they want you to have like a nice, clean, non-messy eating experience. So they give you stuff like gloves or like little holders so that you can eat the burger without getting mess all over yourself. And I think that shows a lack of dedication. You need to if you go to a burger place, you need to know what you're signing up for, especially if it's a big, messy, saucy burger place. Like, will this cost you some dignity? Yes. But that's simply what you're signing up for. That's what you're paying for. That's the dining experience. I need to be slathered in sauce from like forehead down. And like my hands need to be unrecognizable because they're like 3 different colors. That's the burger experience I crave. I need to feel like I've made a mistake to put the food down. Yeah. There needs to be a burger like consumption process and like a post-burger regret haze. You know what I mean? Like you're covered in sauce, you're sluggish because your body's trying to process way too many calories at once. Your stomach is like churning. You're like sweating. It's weird and grimy and nasty. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to feel. If you aren't about to take a nap, it wasn't good enough. Yeah, they gave me a very nice like the couple times I had a burger in Japan, I had a very nice like palatable experience, and I was like, that's not good enough. All right, goes to Sotenbori. Hey Joryu, you've heard of the Goryu clown, right? Of course you have. You faced off with one of them in the final match. Yeah, I'm talking about burgers. I'm not talking about... What are you thinking of? I run a nice, clean operation here, buddy. Yeah, you should feel worse after the burger. Oh, God. Anyway. Second Patriarch Ryuji Goda. Or his double, at least. Sure. Why do you ask? So, I was thinking something completely different. Maybe. I don't think the, I don't know what you were thinking of, but like the now I'm hungry. If you elaborate, the haters will sabotage me. Oh, we don't want that. I would also appreciate if you didn't elaborate. Anywho, the real Ryuji Goda was supposedly his famous, charismatic Yakuza from a decade ago. Back then, he tried to make a move on Tokyo's Kamurocho, and he met his end. However, loads of people think he didn't actually die, even all these years later. And recently, rumors have been floating around, sightings of Ryuji Goda himself back in Sotenbori. Of Ryuji? What a load of crap. Every dead celebrity has those rumors come up about them. Hey, I agree with you. But like they say, where there's smoke, right? You think the rumors are true? That's what I want you to find out for me. You see, if a guy as magnetic as he was if a guy as magnetic as he was really has turned up again, it'll put the balance of Sotenbori at risk. In that case, I might have to make a move of my own, you know? At the time he was alive, JFK was a celebrity. I don't think he's a celebrity now. He's a historical figure, but like at the time he was alive, he was a celebrity. People really loved him. I think there was some rumor out there that he had an affair with someone like really famous. See what you mean. All right, I'll look into it. You will? Wow, you're sure quick to volunteer. Didn't expect that. Yeah. Just happened to be in the mood. So now what? Where do I start? I've gathered a handful of credible witness reports, and I want you to suss them out. Suss them out. Fair enough. Let's hear them. Right, first off. Sus! A guy ran into a little kid who extorted him 30 years ago, and the same thing happened again. What are you saying? Just listen, alright? This guy says that 30 years back, he was extorted by an elementary school kid wearing a backpack. What? The kid was super tall, he said, like 180 centimeters. That is tall. And the kid, apparently, was Ryuji Goda. Even young Ryuji was known to put adults to shame with his height, you see. Anyhow, 30 years go by, this guy crosses paths with him again, and the same story unfolds. Ryuji would never extort anyone. It was 30 years ago, right? Why is he so sure I'm acting sus? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm wearing a suit right now. I'm extremely trustworthy. It was 30 years ago, right? Why is he so sure it's the same person? According to the victim, the man had blonde hair and a scar on his mouth. Blonde with a mouth scar. Well, the features match. On top of that, he said the man straight up called himself Ryuji Goda. What? Curious, don't you think? Sure is. Any leads on this guy? Why is my tie gray? It's not the proper color, but it's kind of to match the like Kiryu's thing here. Kiryu's is more of like a really light fuchsia, but when I was looking at the cover art, when I was making this suit, it looked more gray to me, so I made it gray. And I think Hitman 47 kind of has a better like color coordination because his tie's red, which I think fits, but you know, Kiryu's not that kind of guy, I guess. And the criminal returns to the crime scene, huh? Alright, I'll check it out. Yeah, yellow would fit. If I wore a tie and I wasn't basing it off of a character, I'd probably go for yellow. There we go. Here to fight some more men. It's a gun. Why does everyone have a gun? Is that a shotgun? Jesus Christ. Hang on. Is that gun still on the ground somewhere? I guess not. Did that gun just like disappear or explode or something? What happened? There we go. There's a VTuber I saw a while back, and she changed her color scheme from like from one color, and she changed it to yellow for like a specific outfit because she was doing like a summer thing, and everyone's like, it's piss. It's the piss version, everybody. Very unfortunate. I'm down for some more crab. Let's consume more flesh of the sea. The internet does have piss brain. I'm not gonna lie, I also have a little piss brain. Let's see. What's a reasonable thing to purchase right now? Crab kaiseki koe. A savory course featuring crab vinegar, crab sashimi, crab egg custard, crab claw gratin, crab tempura, crab sushi, soup, and ice cream. Sounds like a fucking plan. Itadakimasu. Alright. I'm now 30% crab. Let's go. Oh, I love shellfish. You know, they're expensive, but it's been a long time since I had one. I want to have a lobster roll again someday. It's well, they're not really expensive, but they're like just a little bit too pricey for what I usually get. I usually cook for myself because it's cheaper. But like, I wanna find a place with a good lobster roll someday and try that, because I'm a real sucker for like cooked shellfish. Like, I really love crab cakes and lobster rolls, and I don't always get a shot to get them. So I usually take note when I get an opportunity. I think it was here, the place where that Ryuji-looking guy showed up. Yo, Pops! I had a crab cake on New Year's for the first time. Fucking, oh yeah, crab cakes are fantastic. Fake bravado thug. Nope, not blonde. Thought you were him for a second. You looking for someone? Huh? Nobody's talking to you, old man. No need to be rude. You're after a guy with blonde, slicked back hair, aren't you? Whoa, how'd you guess? If you know something, spit it out. Just a rumor I heard. Why are you being all shady? Look, if you know something, how about I pound it out of you? God, these guys are stupid. Sugano, these nuts? Sorry, that was uncalled for. Alright, anyway, guy's dead. Alright, now tell me what you know about Ryuji Goda. Damn, who is this dude? What? You're looking for Ryuji Goda, aren't you? And what if I am? Why are you after him? Because this here's our turf. We've been hearing this Ryuji Goda punk's been stepping around here like he owns the place, so we came to put an end to it. A turf war between kids. Seems like they don't even know who Ryuji is. Get out of here. I try to stir up less trouble from now on. Ryuji Goda, is it? Looking for me, were you? It can't be. Nope. No, it's not. Not even close. What do you mean? I'm Ryuji Goda, the guy you're looking for. Good to meet you. Yeah. Looks like this was a waste of time. See ya. What's this? Seems like Mr. Big Shot over here is underestimating me. When I'm done with it, you'll be pissing yourself where you hear my name. I don't think we saw Ryuji Goda on this stream ever. I need to pull up a picture. Let's see if we can find a good one. One problem is that I used to snag things off of Google Images all the time, and recently people started using a new yeah, WebP, and I can't fucking put that in the stream like I used to. Let's see if I can find a good one. Give me one moment, everybody. That's a PNG. I think I can use it. I think I can use it. Hell yeah. Alright. Slap this in. It's not the best photo. It's not like a... It's not like a close-up, but it'll do it. I mean, WebP's just not useful. Where the hell did this picture go? On. What the fuck? Hang on. Okay, sorry. I fucking pulled it up, and for some reason the file did not go where I thought it was going to go. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Come on. We need to get like a side-by-side comparison, because I want you guys to appreciate just how shitty this dude's little cosplay is. Does he even have the... Oh, he kind of has the facial... He kind of has the facial hair down. Another fucking WebP image. God damn it. There's got to be another one. Oh god, I found a JPEG, but at what cost? Okay, downloads. Save it as RG. Save. Okay, I don't know where the fuck this thing is. Whatever. Just look at it. Just look him up. No, do not skip it. This guy, he doesn't... Ryuji looked like a fucking... Ryuji looked like he ate people for, like, money. It looked like he ate people in his free time. That's how fucking big he was. So he, it was really... He's pretty... This guy just doesn't... This just doesn't have it at all. This guy's really taking it, huh? Potted plant. Does this guy look like he was 180 centimeters when he was a kid? No.
What?
Ah, why are you impersonating Ryuji? Well, the name of Ryuji Goda is legendary in this town. It's a great way to get some notoriety. I see. Seems like his boots are too big for you, though. Ugh. But that ain't the only reason I call myself Goda.
Nani?
What's that? See ya! Only quick when he's running away. Turns out the guy couldn't be less like Ryuji. It's Shoryu. The Goda case was a bust. Turns out it was just some thug taking advantage of Ryuji's clout. Ah, well. So it goes, right? While you've been out and about, I tracked down a new rumor. Let me hear it. It's about an extortion scam, honeypot as the kids call it these days. Been popping up around town lately. The victim gets invited somewhere by a sexy lady, but once they arrive, they find a scary guy waiting for him. A guy who calls himself Ryuji Goda. Ryuji running an extortion scam. The guy's blonde, of course, and they say he's got a long coat and a Japanese sword, too. Sounds like Mr. Goda's as famous for those as he is for that flashy blonde of his. Blonde do is his. Ugh. Alright, I'll give this one a look, too. I know I'm the one asking and all, but you're being surprisingly proactive about this, aren't you? No more than normal. So how do I find this guy? His lady friend's been showing up in South Shofukucho, so try making contact there. Will do. Find the blackmail operation at South Shofukucho. Bike. I find it so fucking funny though, whenever Kiryu gently puts like just kind of puts a bike down on the ground and it just explodes on its own. Like just being in Kiryu's hands was causing it significant damage, so the second it left his hands it just fell apart. Hang on, where? It's over here. Oh right, I forgot we had this. Here we come. Superman has World Cardboard, yeah. I always get a little miffed whenever you hear people talk about how high school or like their youth or their like teenage like adolescent period was like the springtime of youth or something like that, because I don't know, in my experience that I just wasn't feeling it when I was a kid. I feel a lot better now that I'm like an adult. This is where Akame said the extortion scam was happening. Well, enter hot girl. Excuse me there, handsome. Wonton girl. That's an interesting descriptor.
Cool.
Well, that was fast. Sorry, what? Anyway, what you up to? If you're not too busy, how about the two of us have a little fun together? What do you mean by fun? Come on, you're gonna make a lady say it out loud now? I just broke up with my boyfriend and I'm feeling all pent up, you know? Jesus Christ. Pent up, you say? Uh-huh. Just, like, super pent up, you know? I get it. Sure, I'm in. T? You like girls who are quick to get in the mood, huh? Anyway, let's go. God. Well, time to see what comes out of this. It'd be so funny if this wasn't like this wasn't the honeypot scam at all. So she just like, she like takes us to a hotel room. And she's like, all right, let's have sex. And then like Kiryu's just like, huh, wait a minute. Cool if I go take a shower first? Go for it. Okay, I'll be right back. That dress is crawling into her crack. That's kind of incredible. And here's where our climactic extortion twist would come in. Oh, there he is. Oh, so you're the one who's trying to steal Ryuji Goda's girl.
Nani?
Wait, it couldn't be. It's really not. No, not a chance. You're self-proclaimed Ryuji Goda #2. You realize what you've done, you bastard? You're paying for this with your blood. Darling. Oh, that man took me here against my will. Ah, Noko. That goes without saying. No way a pure-hearted, devoted girl like you'd come to a filthy, indecent place like this of your own accord. Now, you can start by handing over your wallet and phone. Got it? Why are you dressed like that? Say what? And why are you calling yourself Ryuji Goda? Explain that one for me, too. Who does this guy think he is? Ass clown. Those will be your final words. And he's got a sword. Oh no. Oh, this guy's even weaker than the last guy. Fucking putting in the fucking laundry machine. Look at this. Welcome to the spin cycle. Just fucking... Okay. He just was not getting up. Who is this monster? Eee! Off she goes. Looks like your devoted girl's a bit of a monster herself.
Boy.
Now, I'll ask you again. Why are you pretending to be Ryuji Goda? Well, Joryu here. Any update on the Ryuji rumor, Joryu? Another dead end. Was just about to ask this guy why he's been impersonating him. That right. Well, I just hit the jackpot over here. I've located the Goryu clan's hideout.
Nani?
The Goryu clan's what? Off he goes. Now's my chance. Sorry, where were we? The Goryu clan's hideout, right? I thought they disbanded long ago. More accurately, it's the hideout of the Goryu remnants who are plotting the clan's revival. You sure it's really them? This ain't a rumor, it's information. You think they've got something to do with all these fake Ryujis? You'll never know if you don't ask. True enough. So, where is it? Hiruma number 3 building, 4th floor. It's right by the Ashitaba Park. There's a chance things get ugly. That gonna be an issue? I'll leave that up to you. You ain't the type to spill blood for nothing, right? I try not to. Later, then. There's a funny thing. The Hiruma number 3 building right by Ashitaba Park. Resurrecting the Goryu clan. But why? I have to find out. There's a funny thing. In Fallout New Vegas, there's a place called, like, the King's School of Impersonation, and it's run by a gang of people that call themselves the Kings, and it's literally an entire gang run by Elvis impersonators, and their leader is the King, who's the best Elvis impersonator. and this is starting to give me that kind of vibe, except it's for a specific dude named Ryuji Goda. Like, that's like from the video game instead of like some superstar from real life. Can you dethrone the king? No, but you can join him. You can help him out and you can become a prospective member. And then a very flamboyant dude who cuts hair will cut your hair into the king, into like a king pompadour. This is where the Goryu clan remnants were supposedly gathering. Here we go. Here goes nothing. I need to figure out what those guys are after. Huh? Who are you? Yeah, what you staring at?
Boy.
You guys the ones saying you'll revive the Goryu clan?
Huh?
You think you're hot shit, dickhead. What? Sorry, my throat's a little dry. Let me drink some water. My throat felt a little dry when I laughed right now, so I might. Well, we'll see. We'll see my voice holds tomorrow. Anyway, last chance. Are you guys saying he'll revive the Goryu clan? Can I help you with something? Who are you? You barge into a man's office and don't even have the decency to greet him? I'm the Goryu clan's 3rd patriarch. Can't say I recognize you. Had some dealings with you guys back when the 2nd patriarch was still around. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I took my pledge at the end of that era. It's no surprise you wouldn't know me. You'll have to excuse me, but who are you exactly? You've heard of Akame, right? She sent me. Akame, you say? I'd heard she was well informed, but for her to have sniffed out our location, I suppose it must be true. Yeah, so half-truths won't cut it. Better watch what you say. Oh, how scary. You know, I've been thinking we ought to pay her a visit and say hello. After all, we're new in town.
Boy.
Did the Omi higher-ups know about you guys?
Yeah.
Not yet, but I plan to drop in on them soon enough with a few gifts in hand. Even they won't say no to us then. After the death of 2nd Patriarch Goda and Kamurocho, the Goryu clan was dismantled for a time. They'd staged a coup against the main branch after all. However, those of us who remain still aspire to reign supreme. We've never forgotten the 2nd Patriarch's ambition.
Yeah.
Scattered though we were, we patiently bided our time for more than a decade. Until, at last, the day had come to mobilize the Go-Ryu clan once more. Rumors were going around town that Goda's still alive. Not to mention there have been multiple people impersonating him. You guys have something to do with that? Indeed. It's all according to plan. Upon our return to the city, the name of Ryuji Goda would serve as a monstrous weapon. However, as the second patriarch is no more, I decided it would be just as effective to install his illusion here instead. So you scattered those imposters all over town? Correct, and the name of Ryuji Goda echoes across the city. In that chaos, the third generation of the Go-Ryu clan, the ones behind it all, will ascend to Sotenbori's throne once again. Not a bad plan, if I do say so myself. I see. It's all clear to me now. Clear that you aren't fit to bear the crest of the Go-Ryu clan. Go ahead. Restore the clan if you want. That's got nothing to do with me. But using a dead man's image as your mascot without a sliver of understanding or respect for what he stood for, I won't allow that. You won't allow it? Just who were you to him?
Yeah.
I don't need to explain that to you. Huh. Very well. I've also had enough of this conversation, but there's one last matter we ought to clear up. I think I mentioned it already, making a little visit to Akame. It would be the height of indiscretion for me not to bring her a gift. Your freshly severed head should do quite nicely in that regard. It'd serve us as a message. This is what happens when you go against the Go-Ryu clan. It's all yours if you can take it.
Yeah.
And besides, something like that wouldn't faze her. You never know if you don't try, right? Alright, boys. Get him. Are you ready for this one, buddy? Put that gun away. There we go. Alright. Time for my finest technique. It's out of bullets. Hang on, there's a heat ash we haven't seen before. Wait for when he attacks. Oh, never mind. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see it. Oh, wow, that prompt is barely there. Nope, waited a little too long. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Oh, right, it's this one. Okay, got it. It's okay. Guns in this game are always extremely funny, whenever you can get your hands on one. Ah! We'll leave town. Please go easy on us.
What?
Giving up already? Yet another example of how unfit you are for the Go-Ryu's tenets. You better leave town by today, and don't ever come back. I see. Case closed then, I guess. All those Ryuji Godas were fake plants and the Go-Ryu won't be coming back. Yep. Awesome work, Joryu. For real, though, you were oddly enthusiastic about this whole affair. What gives?
Yeah.
The state of the Go-Ryu clan is none of my business. But I couldn't stand by and watch them tarnish a man's reputation for petty extortion and blackmail scams. Whose? Ryuji Goda's. Did you know him or something? Something like that. Huh? Well, whatever. Anyhow, that's all taken care of now. I'll be looking forward to your help on the next one. Whenever the mood strikes. Did I stick my nose where it didn't belong, Ryuji? Huh. Us dead celebrities gotta look out for each other, huh? Level 13. God, there are a lot. Gotta catch... Okay. We're gonna finish things off with what I suspect is a Pokemon quest. There's no fucking way. Oh, Kurt, have you ever heard of Pal World? There's a game that came out recently. A lot of VTubers I've seen are playing it. I don't think I'm gonna play it because, like, A, I don't really have anyone to play it with, and then B, it's like kind of not my thing. But there's a basically it's like an open world. It's like an open world It's Pal World. PALWORLD. It's a little weird. So basically, it's kind of like Pokemon, where there's a bunch of, like, you know, mascot-looking characters, like really colorful animals just walking around, and they all have, like, special powers. Like, some of them can control fire, some of them control water, some of them are poisonous, things like that. And they all roam around and do their own thing, but they're also very dangerous. And you're like a silly little naked human that's like trying to survive in this world, and that means capturing and taming pals to like use them for your own nefarious human purposes. And the thing about Pal World is that it's like you know those open world survival crafting games like Rust or what else? I think Rust is a good example. Rust and Minecraft and everything that's kind of like Minecraft. The Pal World's kind of like that, except with the mix of like having like a Pokemon-like system. But apparently, they went really hard on it because you can get a lot of pals and they can be used for all sorts of things like moving resources, operating machinery, crafting, and apparently you can industrialize in that game if you get set up. Like, you start off as just a person with like a pickaxe and like a bunch of rags, but eventually you can make more equipment for yourself, and the game's got a full suite apparently of firearms that you can use. That you and also pals can use, but you need pretty advanced crafting in order to set up like a resource base that can do that. So no, they aren't building computers; they're building sweatshops. They're building sweatshops and factories, and apparently pals also have like mental disorders that they can develop if you work them too hard without giving them any reprieve, or if you don't feed them enough and stuff like that. So you can make like factory lines where they produce weapons and stuff like that, and then your workers, these little cute mascot creatures, can get depressed and anxious or something like that as a result of you abusing them. So apparently it's a whole thing, and it's I think it hit early access, and some creators, not me, some creators have had early access to it. So apparently that's gonna be around. I don't know if it's gonna be like a flavor of the month thing or if it'll stick around. It feels like for me it's gonna be the sort of thing that'll like capture everyone's attention for like a month or two, and then there'll be a dedicated fan base for it that'll stick with it for fucking decades, maybe. I'm guessing it's gonna be like that, but I could be wrong.
どうかしたか。
え？ああ、別に何でも。
そうか。
それより上流、これから暇？またステイル行こうや。この前楽しかったし。
Our relationship is developing.
ああ、いいぜ。
ほな出発。お酒やお酒。
あんたの方は仕事大丈夫なのか？
ちゃんと終わらせてから飲んでるんです。できる女でやらせてもろてますんで。
Ooh, voice change.
そりゃおみそれしたな。
上流もこのお店気に入った？
ああ、いい店だ。
せやろ？
I like Akame. There's a lot of
順調なのか？
there's a lot of like
そりゃもう上流も大活躍
tropey
ですね。
women that show up in Yakuza, and Akame's like fresh. I like her.
お力になれて何？
She's like well informed and she's connected to the criminal underground, but she's not like
その割には
she doesn't like fit into those molds that you usually see.
え、そう？
Yakuza's
そんなことないよ。
got something that Metal Gear also has going on, where it's a big fan of like tragic women, you know what I mean? Like women that are like really sad and really pretty and are like victimized by fate essentially, and they're like always in danger and you have to save them, and they're like, I have to do this even if it seems like the wrong thing to do, and like and usually at some point they die during the story. That's really common in like in Yakuza games, and it's kind of nice to see someone who doesn't really fit in that mold so much. Sometimes it's good to let it out.
無理強いはしないが、吐き出した方が気の晴れることもある。あんたの立場の難しさは分かってるつもりだ。そんな時は木の鱗の出番じゃない
I read a
か。
description of Kojima writes woman as Kojima is a feminist, but he has no idea what a woman is.
気になることを
That's fucking funny. Yeah, Kojima's interesting.
おおきにな。上流が心配しすぎるからなんかハードル上がってるけど、ほんまに大したことないんや。
そうなのか？
前に上流聞いたやろ。赤目ネットワークなんか作って何がしたいんかって。
The thing I heard about writing women is that if you're like a dude and you're having some trouble, you're like, if you're a dude and you're having some trouble, it's like, how do I write women? Because I don't want to be disrespectful. It's just write women like you write men. Like when you write a male character, their personality traits and their personality traits and everything else that they have going on is not reliant on them having a penis. So like you can write a woman in the same situation. It doesn't have to change anything major about their character. Like the only time it comes up is if you're writing someone in a setting where like being a woman would attract a lot of attention for one reason or another. Like if you wrote but if you write something modern, you really don't need to worry too much about it. Like there's women in the military, there's women that are police officers, there's women that are you know, in positions of power. Like it's totally feasible to have a woman in all the same positions that a man is if it's a contemporary setting. And even if it's in the past, you can still get around it. Like there were women that like broke the mold in all sorts of different ways, so you can make it work. It just takes a little bit of extra effort, but you can make it work.
赤目ちゃんはわしらが売り出したるなんて言うてね。
気のいい奴らじゃねえか。
うん。ずっと寂しかったから。そん時は思わず泣いてもうたわ。それからやな。あの人らとつながりができたんは。
I used to be on, back when I was on Reddit, I used to be on that subreddit that was, what was it, Men Writing Women, which was fun until it got repetitive. Until it got repetitive and kind of nitpicky, but there were some pretty funny lines people wrote in there. I don't remember any off the top of my head, but like some dudes out there just fixate way too much on the character being female and just forget to write about anything else whenever they're like show up in a scene. Like describing how like big the woman's tits are before describing anything else about her, you know what I mean?
ソテンボリで結構名が知られるようになったんや。
ほう。
そしたらとあるホテルグループの偉いおっちゃんがうちの歌に惚れた言うてくれて、新しく建てるホテルのステージをうちに任せたいってオファーをくれたんや。
think like the classic line people used to make fun of it was like she breasted boobily down the stairs. Just like, what's this character's purpose in the story? Oh, she's a floating pair of tits. But yeah, I haven't seen anything like that in a long time, I think, so I think we're okay.
Hmm.
しゃあないわ。この町で近江に睨まれたら誰も生きていかれへん。持ちつ持たれつの関係に持ち込めただけでラッキーや。
仲間を守るためか。あんたは立派だな。
生き残るのに必死やっただけやって。ちなみにな。
This is a surprisingly involved cutscene.
もし予定通りちゃんと完成してたら金ピカの大阪城になるはずやったんや。
It's like those drunk links we have in the other game.
どっかで見たことない？
まさかキャッスルのあの城は？
そのまさかおっちゃんの作ってたホテルがいつの間にか船の上に鎮座しとった。ほんま人をバカにすんのもええ加減にせえって思うわ。うちの夢の舞台になるはずやったもん。まあそれがケチのつき始めでだんだんうちの歌手としての人気も落ち始めて
And how our feature presentation, yeah.
どんどん大きくなっていった。
This Yakuza bar cutscene was directed by Martin Scorsese.
歌手の夢はどっかに行ってしもた。まあうちにはこっちが天職やったってことやね。青臭い夢を抱いてた時もあったっちゅうお話でした。笑わんといてよ。
大人になったんだな。
そういうこと。青臭い夢からはもう卒業したんや。今のうちはAkameネットワークのボスや。
ならその顔はここでだけにしておけ。
Okay, that's not what I was expecting him to. That's not the direction I expected him to go.
そんな情けない顔してる？
ああ。
Oh, come on, Kiryu. That's not what I thought he was gonna say.
まだ大人になれてへんのかもね、うち。
It's always rough whenever that happens. Whenever you pick like a dialogue option in a game and then your character just kind of goes off in a direction that you just you did not anticipate. There are these guys I used to watch who played they played a wolf Among Us, and it was a Telltale game where you play as Bigby, like the big bad wolf in from the Fables comic book series, I think it was. And there's a prompt that they got, which was glass him, which they interpreted as give this guy a glass of liquor because they were at a bar. Turns out what it meant was that glass him meant picking up a glass and smashing it against the dude's head.
本当に少しやけどね。
手厳しいな。
ちょっと締めっぽくなってもうたからな。さ、気を取り直して飲み直すで。
お手柔らかにな。
Your bond with Akame is now strong enough to challenge her to a pocket circuit race. Ooh. Ooh. Best friends. Raise the network's level to 16. Christ alive. Alright, it's about 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it right now. We're gonna do this at some point. I think, we're probably gonna do a couple more requests. These things are long. Now that I think about it. I want to do a couple more quests because I want to get up to 3 million yen because I really want Tiger Drop. Which, is that shared or, wait, is that just Yakuza? Yeah, it's just Yakuza. I do tend to forget this if I don't use this. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably we're probably gonna do a couple more requests. Actually, you know what I might do? I might build up some money. I might do some Coliseum stuff in like the week following this to like get some money, and then I'll have some money. I might ascend to platinum rank, who knows? And then I'll be able to and then I'll have a couple more abilities because Tiger Drop's really useful. The big difference between Tiger Drop and a lot of the other abilities you have in the game is that abilities that rely on combos in the Yakuza games are usually not that useful for boss fights or like more difficult fights, because the enemies will automatically counter you or dodge you if you do a certain amount of hits. So what Tiger Drop is that it's a one-shot guaranteed interruption counter move that cuts off the attack of someone's just starting, and it's universal. Like it's any attack that is like used. So that's really handy, and I like it's kind of the sort of, it's like the thing that makes the game significantly easier, like makes you struggle a bit less. Anywho, we're going to stop for today. Thank you very much for watching. I feel a little tickle in my throat, so if I didn't shred my voice box today, we'll be back tomorrow for Yakuza Like a Dragon. Oh, God, I need to do some stretches. God. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna be taking it easy today, just doing a little work, and I think I'll head off for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the slightly longer than usual stream, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. And I also hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. No real announcements or anything to do today, so I think I'll just leave you guys as you are. Thank you once again, and goodbye.